Hey guys, so this is a very special message for you, okay? And what I'd like to do is I have realized that half of 2015 is over. It's gone. It's done with. It's in the past. We can't change it. And we are going to be heading into almost the second half of 2015. We have the month left of June, and then we're heading into the end of 2015 for the second half of the year. I want to reach out to all of my coaches, my personally sponsored coaches, who one time or another have expressed to me, David, I really want to do this business. I really want to make it grow. I need this for my family. I can't live the way I'm living anymore. I'm strapped with credit cards, or I want to be home with my kids and live a life and be free and be able to go to all their sports, activities, and games and not let somebody else tell me when I need to work or where I need to work. Or, David, I want to bring my spouse home, or I'd like to go on vacations, or whatever that reason is for you. I've had all of you tell me in one way or another what it would mean to you to be able to grow this business to a substantial income. So that's why I'm sending this message. And what I would like to do now is, because our team as a whole in less than 2 years has grown from about 50 coaches to over 1,100. And it's amazing growth, and people are blowing up in this business, and leaders are developing in this business, and so many great things are happening. But I want to say to you, if not now, when? If not now, when are you going to go after this business? So many times in life, we wait for everything to be perfect. We wait for maybe our kids' sports team season to end, or we're waiting for certain exams to be over for the school year, or we're waiting for certain tests to finish, or, we're in a class at school and we're going to have our finals in a month and you want to wait till after our finals, or, my kids are in school and we want to wait till our kids are done with school. But whatever it is, I'm here to tell you that, that's life, and things are always going to happen. You're either heading into a storm, you're in a storm, or you're coming out of a storm. And life is always going to happen and get in the way. Or it's how you look at it and realize it doesn't get in the way. That's just part of life. And once you flip that switch and realize, if not now, when? What am I waiting for? Once you flip that switch is when you have that first aha that I can do this. So I want to go forward and I want to work with the leaders of my coaches that want to build an amazing business. Guys, in the last 20 months, I've been able to build a very good income with Beachbody, a 6-figure income from home, part-time, on my own terms. And Kristen is basically slightly right behind me and is going to be there this year. And we have amazing dreams and goals for Kristen to finish her last year as a teacher this year, which is probably about 20 years earlier than probably that we thought would have happened. And I'm here to tell you that I did it. And if I did it, you can do it. Okay? I have the 3 kids, as you know, and I have the activities, and I have a very demanding job with the state police. But the thing I had to realize is that I had to be willing to make sacrifices. I had to be willing to stay up late a lot of nights. I had to be willing to be teachable. I've had people give this same conversation to me and say, David, you have one mouth and 2 ears for a reason. You need to keep your mouth closed and listen. You need to grow. You need to be teachable. You need to realize that you are not going to get to where you want to be in the position and the person you are today. You need to be willing to be on a growth program. You need to be a better person in terms of your skills, in terms of how you are. I had to really realize that I needed to make sacrifices. I needed to be willing to face adversity and overcome failure. I need to be able to struggle more than anybody would be willing to struggle. For me to realize that, oh my God, I feel like I'm working 100 hours a week and I'm getting paid 1 hour. Because really in this business, it's fun, it's rewarding, it's simple tasks, but it's hard work. Nothing in life comes easy, and everybody wants to be successful and everybody wants to make a great income, but that's what we say with our mouth. But it's not what we get out of life, what we want. We get out of life who we are, and who we are is what you're doing in the hitting hours of the day. You know, are we wasting time on the newsfeed in Facebook, or are we grinding and working the business and inviting and organizing, following up and reading our personal development and committing and getting to events and truly treating this like a business, as if you owned a restaurant or a dry cleaning business or whatever it is, and you had to go punch in every day and be there for your customers and work an 8-hour shift. I'm here to tell you that you don't need to work an 8-hour shift every day to build an unbelievable income, but I'm here to tell you it requires hard work. So this is my challenge and question to you, and it's once and for all. I'm sending this to a group of people, and you all can look at the names who this is being sent to in this message. And I'm willing to work with these coaches or you one-on-one or in a small group setting to help you guys grow and build an amazing business. But guys, my time is very valuable to me. I'm very busy like all of us, but now with a team of 1,100 coaches, I am in constant, demand for people that would like my time. And you know what? Unfortunately, I only can give my time to those that are worthy of my time, who want to build leaders. Personal time, parties, events, social gatherings, it's great. We all hang out. But when it comes to building the business, there's not enough hours in the day for me to go around and help every single coach one-on-one. We have an unbelievable system with Team Perseverance. I hear it time and time again from so many teams that they wish they could be part of Team Perseverance because of what we built and the system we put in place. And I'm here to help you hold yourself accountable to be very successful in this business. Very successful. And I'm willing to give my time to you, but I'm going to have requirements. And if you want to go for it and you want to change something in your life, if you want to achieve your why and you really deep down want this, then if it's important to you, you're going to find a way to make it work. If not, then we tend to find an excuse. And that's fine. Maybe this isn't for everybody. Maybe you just want the discount and want to make, $50 a month. But if you want to make $2,000 a week, $3,000 a week, and have it change your life, well, then it's time to buckle down, put our heads down in the sand, and start working our tails off for the last 6 months of the year. So these are the couple things I'm going to call. These are the calls to action. If you want in, I want you to comment below you want in. And this is immediately what we're going to start with. Okay? Number 1, I want to see, after you say you're in, I want to see your list. And your list is not your address book. And this is your prospect list. It's not your address book. It's not your Facebook friends, picture of your friends. It's not your messages on Facebook and just looking at the messages on the sidebar there. No, this is a physical list, whether you have it in a notebook or maybe you have it on an app like I use Evernote, whatever that is, or a binder. And maybe right now you don't have a list, and you just be honest, David, I don't have a list, but this point forward I'm gonna make a list. Okay? If you have a list, I want to see it. Number 2, in the next 48 hours, yes, 2 days, I want you to get the memory jogger. Go to the back office, go to the FAQ if you can't find it. It's a form and document. Go to the FAQ in the bottom and search for the memory jogger. I want you to use that and come up with a list of 100 names. 100 names. And I want to see you take the time. I want you to do it, and then I want you to send me your list of 100 names. Okay, and you can do this through one-on-one message. Right now, I want to know if you're in by messaging here, and then I want to see your list, and I want to see your list of 100 names after doing the memory jogger. All right, those are the first 2 things right away. Number 3, every Saturday going forward, starting this Saturday, I want to see your business activity tracker, your BAT. All right, again, you can go to the back office and find that. Find it under the FAQ. It's under forms and documents. Your business activity tracker. That needs to be filled out daily by yourself. You need to fill that out, and at the end of the week, I want to see your stats for the week. Okay? Number 4, personal development. This is another requirement. Every Saturday, when you take 2 seconds and send me your BAT, I want you to send me your biggest takeaway from the personal development you did that week. At minimum, you should be reading or listening to 10 minutes of audio a day. There are a ton of books. There's a doc under the files page of our coaches page that lists a ton of books. John Maxwell, one of my favorite authors, has tons of them. Darren Hardy is another one. The Compound Effect, a brand new book that I read, The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster. Great book. But I want to get a takeaway, your biggest aha, and it shouldn't be a sentence. You should really be taking and give me a couple sentences of what you learned. Next, team calls. You must be on our team calls. If you have things going on where you're at work, okay, I get it. But you need to be listening to the recording, and if you're not on live after the recording, I want you to send me a message and tell me some of your takeaways of the call. You need to be on the team calls. You need to treat team calls like a doctor's appointment. Maybe that means you need to sit down with your spouse. Maybe it means you need to figure out your schedule and say, all right, at this time, every Monday at 8:30, I need to be on this team call. So how can we work this out? Do we have things going on with our kids? Can you take, so-and-so to soccer practice? Or, can you watch the kids for this 45 minutes? Guys, if you really want this, I'm telling you, these are things that are like the must-dos. These are just the minimum must-dos. Okay? And last but not least is Success Club. Guys, I'm at my 43rd or 44th month in a row in Success Club that I have not missed. That's 3.5 years of Success Club that I have not missed. So you too need to hit Success Club every single month. Every single month, you need to hit it. It's 5 points. It's 3 people. That's it. Okay? I know it's hard. I know you're going to think you don't know anybody. I know you're going to think you don't know where to go from here. Guys, you can do it. That's why we're starting with the memory jogger. That's why, the training that you learned in the 30-day coaching, you need to be posting on Facebook every day. You really need to embrace everything we're teaching you. There's no secret to the success here. It's none. If I can do it, you can do it. If this law enforcement guy, male, that is very standoffish at first with the general public because of how law enforcement is always on guard to protect themselves, even with social media, if I can do it, you can do it. Okay, saying that you don't know anybody, saying that you only have a couple friends in your community. There's Scotty Hobbs, who's a millionaire in this company, and his town is only like a couple hundred people in his town. It's small, but he used social media. He got on and he embraced with all the training. Okay, so Success Club has to be non-negotiable. So if you're in, and I know this is a little bit of a long video, if you're in, I want you to say you're in below. Okay, and then I want you to private message me in the next 2 days. I want to see a picture of your list. I want to see your memory jogger filled out. Every Saturday, I want to get your bat. I want to learn about what you learned in personal development that week. You have to be on the team calls, and you have to hit Success Club. If you're doing this, you're going to get my time, you're going to get my dedication, and I'm going to be there to help you grow in an amazing business. And let me tell you, if this isn't for you, that's fine. I love each and every one of you. You're all awesome people. Okay, but this is for those that want to build the business. Okay, so let's do it. Let's see who's in. Let's see who's willing to face adversity and go after it and build amazing things. Bye-bye.